Hello everybody, Ian Robs here. Welcome back to an episode of Coffee with Ian. My coffee was hotter not too long ago, but it's a little bit colder now than it was before, even though I just warmed it up a little bit there. But anyways, hope everybody has enjoyed Rail Week so far. I've been enjoying it. Railway Empire has become my current favorite game, honestly. I'm really enjoying that game. I'm playing through the campaign right now, and I'm just... it's great. I can't say that enough. It's a really good game. It really pulls a lot of things together that I like. Definitely a successor to Railway Tycoon from back in the day. So yeah, they've done a really great job, in my opinion at least. So I'm not sure how everybody else feels or how everyone else thinks about the game, but so far I think most people are in agreement with me saying that it's a great game. They've done a good job on it. So. I know Norm said he picked it up as well and was really enjoying it also, and I think he said that he liked it and he was having a little bit of trouble with the, I think, signals, I think he was saying, so I may set up something I may do a tutorial on that or something. We'll see. We'll see. Signals are always kind of an interesting thing for a lot of people because they just haven't, they never know what to do with it, sort of thing, because if you don't, I don't know, I guess if you're not around a lot of train games, it can be a little, what's the word I'm looking for? It can be a little difficult if you've never played any kind of train games, because a lot of times signals are pretty similar. It's a question of just how to set them up in the game a lot of times. So that's the biggest thing usually, is like how to set it up in the game and how to make sure it does what you want it to do as well. So anyways, apparently my wife said this looks very 90s today, so I just put like a long sleeve shirt on with like a Black Sabbath t-shirt underneath it, and apparently my wife said it's very 90s. I don't know. I guess they are. I guess it is, I should say. But anyways, what else has been going on? Haven't played Fire Sim much this week at all because I've been just enjoying the Rail Week that I dubbed the Rail Week at least. So yeah, it's been good. Played a little bit of the Trains New Era. That's a pretty good game actually. Like I mentioned before in the video, it actually runs fairly smoothly, which is good because that's what you want from that type of game, is to enjoy the experience as you're driving through the forest and going through like the winter areas and whatnot. So it is, they've done a good job with that one too. Now, the way they have it set up for some of the expansions is a bit interesting. Like there are, I guess, mods you can get and whatnot. So I think that's why there's lots of payware, just like there is for Train Sim 2017. So I think that's why people kind of like have mixed opinions about it. So I think that's the reason why people are kind of like, but I don't know. I got a bundle package for, I think it was like $30, but it came with quite a few things except for the Canadian Pacific one. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that one to see if it goes on sale anytime soon. But that's probably the only one I really wanted. Like I got, I don't know if you remember that, in Train Sim 2017 or 2015, however it goes now, there was a Canadian Rocky Mountain Pass expansion that you could get, and I picked that up on sale once, and it was really cool actually because I'd been to a lot of the places in the game, those areas, so it's kind of cool to see, you know, where it was in game versus where it was in real life, and of course that's going to be like, you know, amazing in comparison, but you know, it was cool to see it nonetheless. So anyhow, what was the other neat thing? Yeah, I guess that's the train games I've been playing. I've been engrossed in both of those, more so in Railway Empire than Trains a New Era. For me, Trains a New Era is kind of like a game where you have like an inkling to play that one game and you play it, as opposed to Railway Empire where it just sucks you in. Although I don't find myself obsessing over this game as much as Factorio. Factorio was way worse than this. Like, you know, you just couldn't think about, well, at least for me when I did that, I couldn't think of anything else but Factorio at that time. So that one's a really addictive game. This game's I find it enjoyable to play, but not necessarily addictive. So which is good. So although there are lots of addictive games out there that you can play, you know, Minecraft could be one of them for some people as well. So anyways, I haven't really looked for too many mods lately, but there's some people who've been suggesting changing out County Line. So I might start looking for a map, another map. So I might keep County Line and just find another map. I might do like maybe a British map or something like that, because I haven't done one of those in a while. Even though it's not really my style, but it might be something interesting to do. Try it out. See if there's some nice British maps out there. Although a lot of the British maps get done like just overkill. Like what will happen is there'll be one British map and like everybody plays on that one British map, which is why I kind of steer away from British maps. Although American maps can be very similar in that same regards, as like everyone plays on the same map basically. So Counterline was one of those ones when it came out, and then No Creek Farms was one of the ones that came out as well a while back. So it's kind of like a, I don't know, it kind of does, one thing or the other. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So I might have to keep an eye out for, or maybe a small American farm if there is one. I know there aren't many small American farm maps out there. Small Town USA. No, that wasn't a small map though, was it? No, was that the one called? No, what was that one called? Old Family Farm, I think it was called, which was the old smaller American style map. So, and there are quite a few nice smaller tractors. I got some nice small Massey Fergusons, nice small Fords. There's a couple okay small John Deeres as well. So I don't know, we'll see what's going on there. So I don't know, I'll have to keep an eye out for something. I know a lot of you have suggestions on various maps that I could try out. But I find that sometimes there's really good suggestions. Like maybe I'll play on a European map because there are lots of European ones I haven't even touched yet. What's another one of the nice ones? There's a nice Polish one out there. There's many nice German maps out there. So, and the German ones usually have the coolest stuff on it, honestly. Or the European style ones have the coolest ones on it. So, yeah, maybe we'll keep an eye out for something like that too. So we'll see. We'll see. So another question I have for you guys is, what did you guys think of Rail Week? Did you enjoy that concept? Did you not like it? I know not everybody likes train related games, but I just thought I'd try it out and see how it works for me versus me and you sort of idea. So that's the reason why I thought I'd give it a go and just see what's what, and see how the response was to it. So far it was a response I expected, because it's not everybody's style of game, because it's more of a strategy type game as opposed to like a simulator type game. Well, it would be like a business simulator, I guess this game would be, so that would be the difference, I suppose. So I don't know. Anyways, I think that's all I have for today. I feel like I'm going to be rambling about random things right now. No, anything else. Oh, actually, there was one fun thing. So, I was at work the other day, and apparently, I had a couple people that mentioned they were watching my last Coffee with Iain from last week, which I thought was kind of funny. So, if you're out there and if you're watching this one, Steph and Dan, what's up? I just thought it was kind of funny. They happened to mention that they were watching Coffee with Iain, and they also mentioned that they watched the live stream for a little bit there, which I thought was kind of funny. So just thought I'd say hello. So it was one of the strange things, like, when you have like the work side, then you have like your other work side, and they kind of coincide a little bit. It's kind of funny because you're like, oh, okay, yep, that was me playing Farming Simulator. So yep. I'm not embarrassed, but I just think it's kind of funny because it's like, yep, that's what I do when I'm not at work, working on other stuff, sort of thing. So anyways, folks, that's it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed it. My name's Iain Robson. If you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and enjoy another coffee?